Hello, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hi,
Hi.
Donna.
Hi, Carla. Hi, everyone. We're so glad that y'all were able to make it this evening and come and talk to us about all the new stuff I know we're halfway through the month, but there's just so much going on and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But we wanted to jump in here and kind of share some ideas for the September Design Club package because it is filled with so much cool stuff.
Yes. We didn't want to September to pass because this package has a lot of really important designs and templates that we need to start working on for the last quarter. So I think it's going to be very important. This package is really important.
It really is, and I don't know about you with your shops, Carla, but my shops, I'm already starting to sell Christmas stuff. It is the
Mhm.
wildest thing, and I've talked to a couple of my friends, and they're like going, "Oh my gosh, this is so
Why?
weird that, Christmas is already selling." It's not even Q4 yet, but, if you're part of Fernando's mastermind,
Yeah.
he's been talking about it for what, the last 3 weeks? 3, 4 weeks, he's been talking about Christmas
Hmm.
is coming early, it's coming early. I'm starting to
It's
see
coming early.
it's coming early. People are getting ready.
Yeah.
They have learned. The pandemic has trained everyone. You wanna get your stuff ordered so you have it in plenty of time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can go to stores and you're starting to see like Halloween stuff, but then also Christmas things. So we have to be ready for that. And as you said, like people that start buying early
Yep,
stuff, gifts and things, printables, and start planning what to do. Hi.
yep, and, hi, Catherine. I'm not sure who is the Facebook user, but we're so glad you're here.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. So let's kind of get into it. I'm really excited. I'm starting to feel the Christmas season. I just
Hi.
had got a note from a friend who just posted her first thing on TikTok for the holidays. And she's like, oh my
Wow.
gosh, I've had 800 views already. And that means that in less than an hour, because she sent it over to get my opinion before she posted it.
Hmm.
So she's had over 800 views.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know people are
Incredible.
getting in the spirit, getting in the
I
spirit.
yeah,
Halloween
I
hadn't
love
even gotten here.
yeah, we have to, enjoy Halloween. But you know what, Don, I have to be honest. I am starting to listen like Christmas music. I don't know why. I just love Christmas. So
It just makes you feel good. And, Michelle is over on our Facebook page, so we're saying
hi,
hi to Michelle
Michelle.
too.
Hi. Oh my God, I have already gotten Christmas orders.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I know, it's so exciting. So, if you are running your Etsy stores, you need to already be thinking about Christmas. Get it put up, be ready. So,
So we're going here to the objective here is just to start creating ideas, to start writing ideas for digital products to use using the Design Club package, the September Design Club packages. Well, we have this. You can use this to start, planning, or you can use just paper and pen and start writing all the ideas. And we have Christmas, right? We were talking about Christmas because it's time to
it
start planning, creating.
it
Awesome.
is. I mean, if you haven't already sit down to lay out your game plan, take inspiration tonight and budget some time over the next day or two and start laying it out.
For example, here you can create a package with Christmas budget. It can be the gift list that I always use that to start planning what to buy. Also, you have like the gift tags, getting ready to have your own gift tags, and maybe you can personalize the gift tags.
And think about this, we say this every time when we all come together, but it bears repeating. You have to educate your customers to why they want your product. So when you're creating the budget planner and all, remind them that they want the um, Christmas card list. Not everyone sends a physical card anymore. A lot of times they send the an e-card. But think about
Mhm.
think about this. This is always my problem, is to send a physical card and e-card. So when you're
Yeah.
creating your package, do that and train your customer as to why they want to kind of keep tally. Did they send an e-card? Did they send a physical card? And in this
Mhm.
day and time, some people are still, if I get a physical card, then I need to send you a physical card. You know,
Oh yes,
you
yes.
can always have a column in there that is whether or not you received a card. I can tell you on December the 1st, I get a card from my cousin without fail on the he must sit down and address them, around Thanksgiving or a little bit earlier and
Mhm.
mails them that weekend because it's always December the 1st. So it's
Wow.
my first card of the year, and it's been that way for 10 years. So
Wow, that's he's always on time.
he's always on time. He is always on time. But but it's stories like that. It is
Yeah.
things like that that you share with your customers
Mhm.
to show them how to use. And videos are becoming more,
Yeah.
I'm really hot on TikTok because I just see the changes and the financial benefits that are coming
Mhm.
in. So
Mhm.
if you're doing printables, think about having a TikTok channel and you can sell your printables. You have to do it a little bit different, but you can sell your printables that way by having a regular TikTok channel.
Mhm. Being
So
consistent
being
about
consistent.
it. But I like the idea that you said, Donna, about having also a list for sending the cards, the Christmas cards. That's another page that they can add
Mhm.
to this package, this Christmas package. And these are some of the graphics from the design club where you can change, you know.
And you definitely want to change it, and not just create one. We talk
Mhm.
about offer variety, there are going to be those people who want very traditional. I
Yeah.
will tell you retro, the look of Christmas from the 1950s and early 60s is
Uh-huh.
huge, huge. I've been looking at all the different things that are online, and we've done banners in the past. So think about going to one of the past packages and getting the banners and turning it
Mhm.
into Christmas. I saw something super, super cute, super, super simple. So if you're making notes, now's the moment to make the notes. You get the banner and you get the outline for an antique looking frame. Just you're doing this cream kind of it's an ivory cream and black. So you do the outline of the vintage picture frame on the inside of that
Mhm.
pennant, and then you
Mhm.
do the one letter and do a very pretty Christmas type font. You can do
Yeah.
joy, you can do Merry Christmas, you can do just Merry. Some people just want to put Merry up,
Yeah.
but you can create these banners and you're able to sell them to your customers. The price points are amazing on these. You can sell them in your Etsy store as a physical product. I will tell you in my research, they're printing them on heavy cardstock and shipping them
Mhm.
out, or you can sell them as a digital product. And it's 8.5 by 11 is popular, but also 11 by 14 because it's a little bit longer.
That's the banner, right? You're
That's the
saying?
banner,
Okay. Mhm.
and we don't have it in this package, but I think it was two
No.
months ago
Yeah, I
in
think
a
we have.
package. So
Yes.
go back and look. Just because we're saying this is here right now, we've been doing
Go
this
back.
what over 2
2
years,
years.
2 years.
Almost 3. Yeah.
Almost 3. We've been doing this for a while. We have lots of different things that you can choose from, and, we also now have an Etsy store, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
yep.
Yes.
So, there is no lack of ideas with the design club.
No, there is not. And also, if we are thinking about the kids, because that's a great market.
It's a huge market. I mean, think about it. Every child, every teacher's looking for, or even just event planners and all. Dear Santa, but don't forget Elf on the Shelf.
There you go.
You can't call it that, but you
No.
can definitely create, um, little cards and you sell them to the parents who are like brain dead. They can't think of what else that their elf could do. I should have shared the picture. My son and his wife, until they had the new baby, they hosted cousins sleepover. And so the kids would sleep. He got up. I cannot believe he did this, but he got up and used magic markers and colored his face, and then looked real angry because the elf had c- covered his face in colored markers. And I mean,
My-
he went big time. I don't think it came off for a couple of days,
He
but
couldn't get out of the house. Okay.
yeah. So, but we're not saying go that extreme, but think about it. Everybody needs little cards, little notes,
Mhm.
from the elves, you've been good, you've been bad. There's all kinds of inspiration. And I was so thrilled. We have new elves. They have a
Yes,
little bit
yes.
of a different look.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That can be included. Uh, the theme of elves, right?
Yep.
And there is the theme of Santa Claus, and we have some gnomes, Christmas gnomes. So there is a lot of varieties here, and you
And
can even change the colors to the elves.
yep. And I've seen where people change them all out and do different assortments. I will tell you that the little elves, because they're new, I'm going to use them on digital paper because that's
Hmm.
super popular. So that's where my little elves are going with their little Spock ears.
I love them. I love them. I
I
mean,
know they're so cute.
that's super cute for kids. So you can think about that market that parents we spend on Christmas on our kids, and we'll want them to have memories and experiences. So think about all the ideas, all the different ways to entertain a kid, to do coloring pages, to do ornaments, to do
Hmm.
the letter, and there's so many options here. But we don't all we also have another. We have Christmas, we have winter, right?
Right, because there are schools that do not say Merry Christmas. It's
Mhm.
Happy Holidays, Happy Winter, you know, those type of things. But these were fun. A bucket list, I mean, you certainly can edit those and do different varieties and have different looks. You could do an adult version and a kids version. You could do kids versions where you have for the younger kids and you have for a little bit older kids and then you have for the teenagers. So think about the activities you have going on, the people that you're going to be, not for just you, but think about what other people are doing. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be winter. It can be for any of the seasons that come up this season, during this whole winter season. It can be
Hmm.
Christmas. It can be Hanukkah. It can be Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
You know, I have a friend who's in Dutch country, and so they do lots of the wooden shoes. You can make it very specific. And y'all know I love the homeschool market. So
Yeah.
think about creating over teachers pay teachers and make them very specific, especially the scavenger hunt, but make
Yes.
them specific for the different um, Santas throughout the world. I mean, they're not
Hmm.
all called Santa.
No.
There's Father's Christmas. There's Grampy,
No.
and
Yeah.
Grampy is mean. It is so weird, but Grampy is mean, I can't even remember all the different ones. My grandkids studied, and there were like 8 of them, 8 different ones that they talked about. So do a little research and
Yeah.
create something. Teachers
Hmm.
would love it, and
Yeah.
homeschool parents would love it because it means less stuff that they have to create. And the nice thing is you create it and you get to sell it over and over and over again.
Yeah, I use like Christmas around the world. That's a topic that
Mhm.
teachers uses, and you can even create like a passport for the kids
Oh,
and
yeah.
something like that. Creative, maybe a suitcase made of paper. I don't know, something, and
Yeah,
they start putting all their things inside the suitcase, a
um,
paper suitcase,
yeah, and I've seen the other thing where you do the passport, where,
the pass.
yeah, you do, the blue liner, and then you have the different pages inside, and you can create it there's so many ways. You just have to sit down and think like a crazy person like I am, and you come up with 10 zillion different ways. But yeah, Christmas is huge with
Yeah.
homeschool families and with
Mhm.
teachers. It's across the board, and
Yeah.
everyone's looking for really cool stuff. But the scavenger hunt, once again, it can be
Yeah.
geared for what's in school. And
Mhm.
these are nice printables. I would change out some of the artwork and
Mhm.
think about who I am selling to. And that's what we all need to do is think about who
Your
is your
customers.
audience. Yeah, and
Mhm.
if you create for that one customer, there are like 100 more lined up behind that one person.
Yeah, you have to think about that because sometimes things that you really don't like that much, they're the ones selling. I
Yeah, I
have a
know.
card. I have a card. I'm selling a lot of a card is for brunch, a brunch invitation. I really, it's not my favorite, but people they're liking that. That type of design is very simple. Well, sometimes you never know.
Exactly. That's the reason you create multiple variations. Because I bet
Mhm.
you if you're doing brunch, you got what, 7, 8, 10 different variations.
Yeah, different. And I think more, some of them look better than this one, but this one is, catching the eyes is very simple.
Yeah. So
So I was very surprised.
I am always surprised at what people choose out of all the stuff I create. And it amazes me. I'm not saying don't spend the time because I do spend
Yeah.
the time. As y'all can probably tell, I do research. I love research. I love figuring out and reverse engineering. But some of my pieces that I spend no time with are big sellers. And I can take design club pieces and throw in my research onto these pieces that the layout's already done. So it doesn't take any time at all to have a great looking piece. So,
Yes.
design club, it can be your very best friend and you get to do if you like research like I do, you get to do the research. You can
Exactly.
talk to
And take
ChatGPT, but
advantage of
make
it.
sure you got the current
Hmm.
stuff. And if you're not sure about the current, go talk to Bard. He's happy to talk to you and tell you what the new popular colors are.
That
So,
also use that one.
yeah, I
Artificial
love
intelligence. I love it. I love it.
I
I
do
use
too.
it
And
all every day.
and there's so many new
But
variations coming out.
yes. Well, we have, as you were mentioning, also like Hanukkah. That's another option, another market. Here we have an invitation, a recipe card,
And
and
let me
mhm,
just suggest to you, Hanukkah is spelt one way here, but there's another way to spell it. So when you're doing it, offer the two variations. If you're doing as a printable download, offer both of them in the same listing so that you
okay,
have the same
yeah,
look, but you have the two different spellings. But then change up
mhm,
the artwork. Do one. Do some different pieces. Throw some different images because you don't want to just use what you get from Design Club. The whole idea is
no,
to change it up and be different. But this
yeah,
is
it
to give you
has
the
to.
basic bones so
Hmm.
that you can go in and make some changes and
Exactly. As you said, Donna, the bones and the idea,
mhm,
because sometimes you don't know where to start or what to do. You have to do your research as always, but this gives you, a step. Is the first step, and you maybe it's gonna be completely different as you see it right now. But then you start moving the elements where you think it's gonna look better, or
Yeah.
start putting other images. So it's like the first step. It's like the blueprint to start something
Yes, exactly. It's the
and make it
blueprint.
easy for you. Make it
Yeah,
easier for you to
definitely make
put
it
print.
easier and so that you can create more products.
Also, we put another celebration, Kwanzaa, and also we put like a recipe card, something about the symbols, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. And if you know about this celebration, well, you have to do your research, of course, or if you celebrate Kwanzaa, you know exactly what to do.
Yeah, if you celebrate Kwanzaa, maybe you have a friend who celebrates. There is nothing
Hmm.
wrong with going and picking their brain and saying, "Could you help me make this right?"
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so that your material is totally correct. You
Hmm.
never want to create something that offends anyone or that is incorrect because people are happy to tell you. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, you may, and I'm sure you get this. I get this on some of my cards, is that people
Yeah.
go, "I really like this, but could you do it in a different color?" You
Hmm.
know, and I go, "Of course I can." And
Yes.
that becomes a new product listing. Um,
Hmm.
I know Michelle Butler probably gets the same thing where she does a lot of customization. So they're
Hmm.
constantly wanting different color, different look, different whatever. And, that gets kind of crazy when you're doing it. But uh, it has led to some really great ideas because your customers
Yes.
are looking for something specific.
Yeah.
And when
They give you ideas.
they
They
give
give
you
you
ideas,
idea that you're like, really? And then you're, yeah, that's a good idea.
hmm
And it has happened to me several times. Like, with, I'm really thankful for them because they give me this kind of, you do this on this car or whatever, and it's
yeah,
really uh
yeah, Michelle's
oh
going,
my
"I'm doing a
god.
custom of my custom." So, I mean, and that happens. So now she's got a new custom product that she had not thought of. So now she has 2 customs. She really has more. We all know that, but I think it's funny.
And that's amazing, people are looking for personalization, custom products, and that's another option you can think about.
Yeah, personalization is huge, and think about it, how many people love to give something personal for the holidays?
Yes.
That
Yes,
has that
special
person's
touch.
name, that person's initials. So look at what you're creating and, you know, think about, do you wanna offer customization? If you do, there's an upsell cost to it.
Mhm.
You have to be
Mhm.
compensated for your time. We're not saying do it just to make the sale. We're saying
No.
do it to make the sale, but make the extra money because it takes you extra time to create
Yeah,
it.
exactly. And you are creating something very specific, that you cannot really put on Etsy, well, on your listing, because it's very personalized. So that's time that you can charge a little bit more for that.
Yep, exactly.
Let me
So,
see, Donna.
and so in
All
no,
right.
yeah, we've just giving you like a thumbnail scratch of all the cool things that are in this month's package. I don't know if anyone's opened it up yet or not. I will be honest, September's been super hectic for me, so I haven't even gotten really into it to dig. But I will tell you, as I've been talking, I'm going, "Oh my gosh, I gotta remember to do this." So
I have my list here.
I've given myself some ideas that I am
Yes,
definitely going to put into place for my shops.
exactly. So I hope you got some ideas, about Christmas. And we're going to continue talking about Christmas because there is so many options with Christmas, and we can do a lot. This is the time to create Christmas
This is
stuff
definitely
and
the
be
time to
ready.
create. So, does anyone have any questions? If you're on tonight, you probably are a member of the Printable Design Club. If you're not, we need to talk. 'Cause it just makes your life so much easier
Yeah.
with the different ideas, the different elements, so that you never are stuck at the beginning or the end of the month going, "I have no clue what to do."
Hmm.
What I love about us is the fact that of we charge what everyone else is charging to just get one product. And we're giving you a whole slew. If you sit down and use every one of these ideas and created them, and I'm not talking about going out and creating like for Christmas, nostalgia is huge.
Yeah.
1950s, early 1960s, all of those images are huge. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about creating just for that. And then you do a forest scene, forest scene, and then you do a traditional holiday scene. I
Hmm.
if you did all of that, you would have more than 70 new products listing in your Etsy shop. It gets a little overwhelming, but
Yeah.
think about once you set it up, I know you have the same thing. I change
Hmm.
just little pieces of mine, and I can create 4
Yeah.
or 5 new looks pretty quickly. S
Exactly. You already have the template. So you are just changing those elements to create different looks.
Mhm.
And that's going to speed the process to listing.
Yes, it
So,
speeds it up, greatly, and then when you're writing your listing, you can use a lot of the same words, you're just changing out your keywords.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that takes me long. When I start listing a new product, it takes me some time to, find the right words, making the research. But after that, I can
Yep,
start listing very, very fast. So the first product usually takes more time, but
yep.
later, come on,
Yeah, you later, I'm ready to just get
it's
them going.
faster.
So does anybody have any questions tonight? We appreciate you coming on this evening. Life's been crazy, like for everyone else. So Carla and I've been kind of
Yeah.
having a crazy life, and so Golden Nuggets, which is usually every Monday night, has kind of, you know, it hasn't gone away. It's just life's been crazy.
No, no,
Life has been crazy. So,
very
um,
crazy.
you know, we
Very
went
crazy.
to the
But we'll go back. We'll go back to Golden Nuggets because yeah, it provides content, ideas. It's very helpful, I think,
yep.
for everybody. So we'll continue with that.
So we will. Nighttime has just been different. We had a lot of people who said, "Oh, could you just do nights?" And so here we are. You know, so we
Yeah.
will be here.
So
It,
before you go to sleep, before they go to sleep, watch Golden Nuggets.
yep, they're
Come
over on
join
YouTube.
us.
So
Before.
yep. They're all over on YouTube, so you can catch some of the past things that we've talked about. If you've got questions, drop them in the group. Carla and I love answering questions. If you want us to talk about something specific, drop it in the group. Send us a message. We are
Yeah.
happy. We love research, so we are happy to do the work and kind of see what else is happening in the industry and what other people are finding. um,
Exactly.
you know, and if you
Yeah.
are
And also,
not, you should all be a part of the free Facebook group that is for Printable Design Club. So, um, so if you
so
haven't joined,
we join us,
you
join
do.
us, join us.
Yep. So,
And if
and
you're part of the club, thank you very much.
yes. And if you have friends that you go, they might like this, send it over to them. It's free. Who doesn't love free? And we give we talk about a lot of different things in that group. So it's a
Yeah.
great place for someone who's getting started to try to figure out where they want to go
Hmm.
with everything.
Exactly. I think it's a really a good starting point to see what is out there, how they can create, a side business and start getting, a side income. And this club is a way to, to start getting those ideas and start creating and selling and having maybe your dream come true. You
Yep,
having to your own business and being your own boss.
being your own boss. So, with that being said, we invite you to join us for Golden Nuggets. Be on the lookout because the October package will be up and available a few days into
Mm-hmm.
October, which is like 2.5 weeks away.
Yes.
And so it'll be
Yeah.
filled with tons of good stuff, just like
Yeah.
always. And we will have this call uh, going through this strategy call. We will do it earlier in the month, I
Yeah.
hope.
No, yes, we have to. We have to because you have to create early.
Have to create early. You should be working on Christmas stuff now.
Exactly.
If you're doing Halloween, finish it up really quick. So
Yeah, finish Halloween and then start with
you
Christmas.
start with Christmas. You can do some fall stuff and pumpkin spice. Live in the pumpkin spice world, but that's going to be
Mm-hmm.
short lived this year. So
Yeah.
I will tell you, I was at Home Depot and they have a huge, huge display for Halloween. They're already marking that stuff on sale, and the Christmas stuff is
Wow.
just like right there. So yeah,
Really?
yeah. So
Mm.
it's really interesting. I took the kids to Dollar Tree so they could get some
Mm-hmm.
small things to decorate and create with. Their big arts and crafts. So it was Halloween, fall, and Christmas.
Everything.
It was all the rows right across. So yes, Halloween is already on sale, Michelle. So it is wild. So yeah, if you want something big, go check out the Home Depot. My son's in love with that 30-foot skeleton. So
Oh
yeah, I think he's
yeah.
gonna own one of those pretty quick here. Those little
I have a neighbor that has that skeleton, and he puts the skeleton on Halloween, and he keeps the skeleton on Christmas, but he puts just a Santa Claus hat, and that's it.
That's
Like because
funny.
yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
That's
it looks
funny.
good.
So Nightmare Before
The
Christmas.
Nightmare Before
Yeah.
Christmas.
So, but anyway, you guys go and have a great evening, great rest of the week, and Carla and I will be here to talk you through on more things. So,
Thank you very much for
we're
joining
glad to
us.
see you tonight. Have a good evening, everyone. So, let's see.